Hey, this is Chris, and welcome to the Power of Quiet. Now, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And you can do so right here on this video. You see the little logo in the corner. Just hover over it, and that'll let you subscribe. And you'll get all these videos delivered right to you as soon as I put them out here. And also, down below in the description, you'll see a link to powerofquiet.com. Come over and visit. You'll find even more resources about quiet in your mind, being in a state of presence, and in this state, discovering how to truly master what goes on around you and master your fate in life. So come over and check it out. Now, today let's take a look at expectations and what they really do to us. You see, deep within us, we have a deep belief that expectations are a good thing and that they're necessary. Like if I don't have an expectation to achieve something or an expectation of an end result, a goal that I'm going for, then how am I supposed to get there? But when you look at what expectations really do to us, they get us nervous. They get us kind of clenched up and even doubting ourselves and being self-conscious. And I'll give you an example. Some time ago, I went to this sales conference, and there were a bunch of business people, entrepreneurs, and it was kind of a little training ground for people to present themselves and say, hey, this is what I got, and really communicate what it is that they're offering. And so there was like this marketplace that was set up, and people were going around pitching to each other. And the people that were running this and doing the training for it, they let people do their thing. And so they're going around and doing it. And then after a period of time, they said, okay, let's stop for a second. How successful are you? What's going on? And there were a lot of kind of sheepish looks in the crowd. People are like, oh, I don't know, I'm a little nervous, and I'm telling people about what it is I'm offering, and they're not really interested. And people are kind of down on themselves and so on. But what this organizer said was so simple. It just popped off a light bulb. It's what we're talking about here. It's like, well, could you let go of placing a value on the end result? When you're talking to somebody here, can you let go of the significance of what it is that you're trying to achieve and your expectation? And so for some people, they didn't really quite get that. But for most of them, it sunk in. It's like, oh, yeah. Because what does this enable you to do? And by the way, they went through another round, and then people were brighter, and they had a whole different set of results. But see, here's what happens when you let go of what is the expectation. I'm going to get out the result of my action here. See, this puts you now in the moment. You're not looking to some future goal that you're going to attain by doing what you're doing now. See, you get to be just in the process, not worried about what's going to happen. And so therefore, all that pressure just goes away. You could just be yourself. And you can enjoy the moment without any judgments or value of, is this going to get me to the end goal or not? And by doing so, you get to just be more loving. Loving of the moment and loving yourself. And of course, then when all that mental pressure's off, the results just speak for themselves. So let's just take a look at this. Take a look at something that you're doing, maybe in your business, in your job, or in a relationship, where you are doing certain things and you're doing them for a purpose, to get a result. Now, could you just let go of worrying about the result that you'll get from doing what you're doing? It's just a decision. You just decide to drop that a little bit. Notice how you're holding on to that. It's so important. Could you let that go a little bit? And could you let it go a little bit more? Just a little bit more. And let go of placing so much importance on whether it's going to be positive, or, the result, or negative, that result. Could you let go of minding either way? And could you let that go even more? And even more. And even more. And see, what we're doing here is we're becoming more unconditional in our love. See, it's not, in love, it's that happiness, it's that feeling of success. It's what we're looking for in that end result anyway, but we're placing a condition that that result is going to deliver it for me. And if I don't get that, then it's all wrong. See, that's having conditions. But can you let go of placing conditions on it? It's just a decision now. Could you let that go even more? And just let that whole idea just leave your mind. And could you let that go even more? And even more. And even more. And can you just explore? Play with this. Explore just doing what you're doing, and do it for the enjoyment of doing it in the moment. And notice you have a little shift in perception here. Because before, when you're just focused on the end result, that's the important thing, then you minimize these steps in between, and sometimes you make enemies out of these steps. They're obstacles. And then you don't like it because I don't like doing this thing, but I'm only doing it so I can get this result. But when you take that out of the way, I'm here in the present moment with this task, this one step I'm doing right now. Hey, it's not so bad now, because now I'm just alive in this moment, only focused on this step. Notice how light and freeing this perspective becomes. So can you just allow yourself now to be in the moment? Just get present. And get present with this one step that you have. And by being present, just notice how you feel now. You can notice your breath. Feel your breathing in and out. Notice the temperature that you feel on your skin in this moment. Notice if there's any movement in the air around you, or if the air is still. Just notice. And notice you being here now. And now, from this perspective, isn't this step really quite engaging and fun even? This is the enjoyment of being in the moment. And that end result isn't so important now, is it? It's kind of like, yeah, it'd be nice if it happened, but it's okay because, hey, I'm here now. So play with this. Practice just letting go of your expectations, letting go of placing value on the end result, and value this step right now. Have fun with it. Be with it. And then watch what happens. Watch what shows up as results. You don't have to think about it. See, this is now beingness coming and playing with you and giving you great things beyond your expectations. So play with this.